When we talk about work, you might think of routines, repetitive tasks, hours marked by clocks and to-do lists. You might recall the smell of morning coffee, hurried glances in traffic, small hallway conversations. But now, silently, almost without us noticing, something is changing radically. Artificial intelligence is automating an ever-growing range of tasks and processes. It's already present in data analysis, anticipating trends our eyes wouldn't catch. It's in customer service, answering questions with almost human precision. But without fatigue, without hesitation. For many, this intelligent automation might feel threatening, as if we're being replaced, as if our efforts no longer matter. Yet at the same time as certain jobs vanish, new roles emerge, new opportunities unfold. It's a shift that requires, above all, attentiveness and deep listening. Understanding this new paradigm means understanding that losing the old can be painful. But the unknown carries immense potential for those willing to see beyond fear. As AI takes over routine tasks, a precious space emerges, the space for the human, for what cannot be replicated by code or algorithm. The demand for hybrid skills is growing exponentially, as if the world is finally inviting us to fully express what makes us unique. Creativity, empathy, critical thinking, once seen as secondary, are now essential. Experts like Lex Fridman argue that the future belongs to those who can merge technical mastery with emotional sensitivity, reason with imagination, logic with intuition. Imagine the impact of a professional who can program a machine and also feel the joy and pain of those who will use that technology. Imagine the value of someone who understands data, but also silence, emotion, and dreams. This is the time when creativity returns to center stage, when empathy becomes a competitive advantage, when critical thinking becomes both shield and compass. AI challenges us, but it also reconnects us to our essence. Reprogramming the workforce isn't just about learning a new tool. It's not just taking courses or collecting certificates. It's a deeper, more intimate process. Leaders like Elon Musk envision a future in which we'll need to continuously rethink our skills, reinvent our role in the world, rediscover what we're capable of building. It's as if we're being invited to update our own operating system from time, to question truths, to abandon certainties that no longer serve us. That process can be disorienting. It can cause anxiety, fear of the unknown, a sense of not belonging. But if we look at ourselves with kindness, we'll see that the ability to change, to learn, to reinvent ourselves has always been there. Sometimes dormant, waiting for the right moment to awaken. Staying relevant and employable in this new scenario isn't just about following trends. It's about cultivating an open mind and a heart willing to grow, even when everything around us feels uncertain. And as artificial intelligence takes a central role in HR decisions, in resume selection, in talent allocation, a new challenge emerges: the ethical challenge. It's not enough for technology to be efficient. It must also be fair, transparent, and accountable. Voices like Timnit Gebru's ring loudly, warning us of the discriminatory biases embedded in these systems. Biases that often go unnoticed, but impact lives, perpetuate inequality, and silence dreams. Demanding transparency and accountability is not just a right, it's a collective duty. We must see AI not as a black box, but as something to be understood, questioned, and shaped by human values. Ethics is not a detail. It's the foundation of any technology that truly aims to serve humanity. Amid so much transformation, it's natural to feel fear, anxiety, a desire to hold on to what's familiar. But there's another way: the path of embracing uncertainty, the path of cultivating an agile, adaptive, curious mindset. Leaders like Andrej Karpathy of Tesla show that being open to the new, willing to experiment, to fail and learn again, is what drives growth in volatile times. Embracing uncertainty doesn't mean ignoring fear. It means learning to walk with it. It means turning every doubt into a question, every obstacle into a chance to learn. Deep down, it's an invitation to trust our own ability to adapt, to be resilient, to reinvent ourselves. Perhaps the world of work will never be the same again. Perhaps in a few years, we'll look back and barely recognize the routines that once felt so familiar. But amid all this change, something remains: our humanity, the ability to feel, to create, to connect, to care. AI can automate processes, make data-driven decisions, even simulate emotions. But it doesn't feel butterflies before a big decision. It doesn't celebrate the success of a well-executed project. It doesn't get emotional over a word of recognition. That is ours. That is irreplaceable. And it's precisely for that reason that now, more than ever, we must nurture what makes us human. We must stay curious. We must stay empathetic. We must stay creative. Finally, remember, the future isn't written. It is built, day by day, choice by choice, lesson by lesson. Artificial intelligence is a powerful tool, but the meaning it holds depends on us. It depends on how we choose to use it, how we choose to reinvent ourselves, how we choose to care for one another. The invitation is here. Embrace change with courage, embrace uncertainty with hope, and build, with awareness and generosity, a future where AI amplifies and never diminishes the best in you.